Hello, good folk of YouTube. It's Alan here from Physical Media Libs. Just recording this, having just come out of the cinema here in Dublin, the Lighthouse Cinema, having been to see The Bride. So just a quick little review. I am not going to go into too much detail because all I'll say is I really had a fantastic time at the film. It's a good solid 8 out of 10 film for me. I really enjoyed it. Those of you that are sort of classic Frankenstein fans, this is not a film maybe you will enjoy because it's totally quirky and original and off the beat, but I think that's what it needed to be. If you look online, there's about 150 Frankenstein films being made over the years of varying quality and goodness, I suppose, but this one is definitely one of the most original that I've seen. It's been described online as a cross between Bride of Frankenstein and Bonnie and Clyde. That's very accurate. It's set in 1930s America. To be honest with you, that is really all I'm going to say, because I went into this film cold, just had an overall idea of the premise of the storyline, but not much more than that, and it's definitely the best way to see it. If possible, try and see it in IMAX because it was shot in IMAX. However, it actually won't detract from your enjoyment that much if you don't see it in IMAX, because it's just such a really good film. There's some great performances in it. Christian Bale as the Frankenstein monster. The key to playing that part well is you really have to develop an empathy and a sympathy for the character, and Christian delivers it in spades here. He's one of the great actors around at the moment, in my opinion anyway, but he really gives it a really excellent performance here. Annette Bening is in it, has a small-ish role, but a very important role in the film, as you'll see when you see it. The real star of the film, the bride herself, Jessie Buckley, who's been getting a lot of flack online recently for some reason. I really don't know why, but she gives an absolutely astonishingly good performance here, in my opinion. The character's totally over the top and wacky and crazy, and that's exactly what it needed to be. And she delivers a performance that's really of very high quality here. For those of you that don't know, this film was delayed by about a year because they didn't want to release it at the same time as Del Toro's Frankenstein, and I think that ultimately has proven to be the correct decision because it's given it its own space to shine, and it definitely delivers in spades. It's just really wonderfully original, quirky film. Some dark black comedy in it, some graphic violence, I'd say at times, not a lot, but that is in it is quite graphic, but don't let that put you off. It's rated 15s here in Ireland, so I assume it's something similar over there in the UK, but I really do think you'll have a blast at it. You know, the one thing that we accuse filmmakers of these days is lack of originality. That's definitely not the case here. There's never been a Frankenstein film like this ever made before, and maybe never will be again. So in my opinion, it's a good solid 8 out of 10, as I said at the start. I might even try and catch it again during the week when I have a day off work, because I really enjoyed it that much. It's actually already available for pre-order on 4K on the HMV website, which I know might seem strange, but my reason behind that, I think, is because the film was delayed for a year. The physical media contracts were probably already in place, so they're just going to go ahead and push out as originally planned. But I would say to you, if you can get to see it in the cinema, well worth your while. IMAX if possible, but as I said, I won't detract too much from the enjoyment if you don't see it in non-IMAX, because that's what I did. There's just some scenes in it that I think would look particularly good on an IMAX screen, but it does lend theory to the fact that it should be an excellent 4K as well too. I'm definitely going to pre-order it because, as I said, I had a wonderful time at it, and as a biased Irishman, it's great to see one of our own and Jessie Buckley doing so well. The best way I can describe her performance is, if they had released it at the time, she may well have got nominated for an Oscar as well, as she did for Hamlet, which I think she's probably a shoe-in to win. But good on her. And the haters online, sure, look, there's always going to be those. But listen, if you get a chance to see it, guys, go for it, and I hope you enjoy it. And be back with a longer video for the channel soon. But thanks for watching, and have a nice weekend.